Hey, it's me, your boy, Rux. It's been a while. I'm sorry. So I have a lot of, not really a lot, but there's just some things I want to talk about. I started this channel to have another outlet of creativity so that when it seems like things are getting dry with music production, I have another outlet to supply some type of content. And I'm definitely not running out of ideas for this channel, but what I am running out of is drive and motivation. And there's some reasons behind that, and I think this is just something that maybe I should just talk about and I guess come clean. So, anxiety runs in my family, particularly on my dad's side. He was on, lots of medication for his, he's got anxiety, bipolar, and depression, and I've shown a lot of signs for that. I haven't gotten a diagnosis, but I can almost guarantee that I do at least have anxiety, and it was something that I kind of just pushed off, like, oh, it's all in my head. It's not. Don't worry. You just worry a lot, Dustin, you know? But I've come to realize that I'm pretty sure I'm just struggling with anxiety. I create scenarios in my head that aren't real, and then I just worry about it constantly, and if it's something that's out of my reach, I still worry about it constantly, and it's a real struggle, and it causes a lot of grief. It causes me to have a hard time working on music and things that I care about. And I love making music. This is my number one thing. This is the one thing that makes me who I am. And it's not that I hate it. It's just so difficult for me to, with everything that's going on top of, me wanting to go somewhere with music or go somewhere with being a YouTuber. I find that when I have free time, I just sit. For a moment, I have a bit of a spark where it's like, hell yeah, I got some music ideas, I'm gonna go work on something or maybe make a video. And then all of a sudden, I pause and I start thinking of something else. And then it just spirals into me thinking, well, what if this, what if that? And then soon, I'm just sitting there worrying and being upset about everything. And it pushes away that feeling of making music to where I don't even want to do it anymore. And that really hurts because this is, like I said, this is what makes me who I am. I shouldn't be struggling with this, but I am. And there's my cat, Mr. Saturn. Hey, this little guy, he's helpful, and so is Mabel whenever she comes around. But, and with the career path that I've chosen, though, to kind of shift into a different subject pertaining to the same thing, I think I could help a lot of people. That's why I want to get into music therapy, because in those off moments when I'm not finishing music, which is fucking all the time, I haven't finished a track in a while, because I get sick of hearing it for a little bit, and then I put it away, and then the anxiety settles in, and it makes it really hard for me to even want to touch anything at that point, because then I feel really overwhelmed. But I feel like some of those times when I'm really feeling emotions, because I feel emotions very intensely. When I'm sad, I am really sad. When I'm happy, I'm extremely exuberant. When I'm mellow, I'm just mellow. It sucks, but I've accepted the fact that I am an incredibly emotional person, and I'm not gonna change. I can't change that. I can't just flip a switch and turn off that emotional setting. If I could, if I could, I would, because sometimes it's better. I'd rather feel nothing. But with music therapy, the goal that I have is I want to be able to work with people of any age that don't know how to express what they're feeling, because I find that when I'm feeling really emotional and really sad, I can't finish a song, but I do start a lot of projects that I kind of call my my calming pieces that kind of just help me cope with whatever it is at that moment that I'm feeling. Like, usually it's just strictly piano and maybe some like ambient shit in the background, but when I'm making it and then when I listen to it afterwards, it really helps make me feel at ease. It kind of tones down what I'm feeling, and I feel like that's important for a lot of people. And if I could give somebody an outlet like that, either they can make it themselves or listen, which is why I want to get into music therapy, because I could not teach it, but create the environment to where they don't have to worry about hitting a wrong note. I mean, Christ, the amount of things that I can do on an iPad with FL Studio is amazing. I can create a whole surface for someone to make perfect music without worrying about hitting a bad note, because not everybody is musically inclined, and that's why I want to get into that field. I just need to hope that the school that I want to go to is open-minded enough, because I'm not a traditional musician, and I never will be. I sat on making this video because I don't want to push the subscribers away that I have. I don't want to make you guys think that I just want attention. I mean, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel if I didn't want some type of attention, technically, if you want to be realistic about it. But the sole purpose for me, making tutorials in music and the comedy videos, I want to entertain you guys. That's why I do it. I want you to have a better day, because usually when I make those videos, I'm not having a good day. But it helps me feel better knowing that somebody could watch something that I make and genuinely laugh and enjoy it or learn something. That's the point of why I do this, aside from needing another outlet. But like I said, I sat on making this for a while because I didn't want people to think that, I'm just some fucking emotional bitch, which I'm sure if you feel that way, I mean, go for it, I guess, dude. Like, I can't change your mind, but I'm trying really hard. There's been some changes in my life that destroyed me and made these feelings a lot worse, and I'm trying to deal with it. It's just not always easy. Some days are easier than others. Some days are much easier than others, but I have a job now, which is helpful because it keeps me busy. And as long as I have my mind busy, then I'll be okay. Some realness, though, I do want to get into therapy once I do move out of my mom's house. That's one of my plans. I will talk about it when it comes up, just because I don't know how many of you may or may not suffer from depression or anxiety, but I want to know if maybe a therapist will help, or maybe medication. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'll bring it up again once it gets to that point. I just kind of want to have, I guess, this documented so that maybe someone will find this and, want some type of help. I mean, this is something that not a lot of musicians, I don't know why I do this a lot of musicians or music producers don't really talk about, but I struggle with a lot of emotions, and I want to get them in check. So, sorry that this was such a long, pointless, I guess, video. I hope you guys are having a good day. Like, don't let this be a downer, because today I'm fine. I just have like a weird mental fog, and it just kind of feels like I can't see what's ahead of me. It's a very strange feeling right now, but I'm hoping that it goes away. I've got some projects in the works. I have a collaborative project that I'm working on with some really talented friends of mine. Hopefully we get this track finished, and it's getting there, so I'm really proud of this. I'll be able to say that I finished something, yeah! I still want to do a video on bass phrasing because somebody in my Discord chat, shoutouts to my Discord, sorry I haven't been in there, guys, I've just not been feeling it. But somebody asked me about doing a video on bass phrasing, so I do want to touch on that because that's something that not a lot of people really talk about either. I feel like, like, how do you come up with your bass phrases and shit like that? It's a weird process the way that I do it, but I imagine everyone does it differently. But I'll do a video on it if people are curious enough. I want to do another video about double band passing. It's pretty self-explanatory what I mean by that. I just want to show you how effective it can or can't be. It's something that I just finally did. I know, I just finally did it, and I was like, damn, this is actually kind of cool. So that's what you can look forward to. I want to do a few more stupid comedy videos, I guess, as well. There's things I want to do. I just need to figure out how to get my mind in that place. So this has gone on long enough. If you made it this far, thanks, kiddos. If you made it this far, maybe you should comment and be like, I got there, daddy. Say that. If you say that, oh my god, I'll laugh so hard. Some of you guys call me daddy. It just makes me laugh. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. So here's me hitting the stop button. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, kiddos.